Alright. So I'm going to do a quick little Moonfall tutorial for Super Metroid Rotation. Or Moonfall clip tutorial, I should say. So if you don't know how to do a Moonfall, there's plenty of tutorials out there for vanilla Super Metroid. They're done exactly the same way. This one just adds some clips to it. So for those that don't know how to do a Moonfall, I'll do a quick tutorial, but basically you get yourself near, usually it's near a door in this game, but wherever you want to Moonfall, you get yourself near an edge. You, I usually angle down. I don't know if you have to angle down or not. I usually angle down. You start charging or holding your shot button if you don't have charge yet, and walk backwards. And then when you get close to the edge, you just do a jump. And that'll, or, well, you do a spin jump specifically, but that'll put you into your spin jump. So you're going to let go of your shoulder button and do a spin jump. And that's kind of what it'll look like right there. You'll just fall straight away. So once you have the basic motion of that down, what you need to understand for the clips we're going to do... Actually, let me show you a clip first, and then I'll talk about what you need to understand. So this is the first clip. This is the Green Hill Zone one. So we do a Moonfall there, through the door, and then we just skip straight through that green door. One of the things the only thing you really need to pay attention to with that, other than getting your fall in the first place, is whether you're spinning or not, and how many times you've turned around. So most of these clips require you to be in the right spot, but usually positioning is not super hard to do, and have the right speed. Turning around during a Moonfall slows Samus down a little bit if she's out of spin. If she's in spin, she just falls consistently. If she's out of spin, turning around like slows her down and kind of like lets her hover, but she's still building speed. So as long as you have the right number of turnarounds, you can generally clip through these doors with super consistency. So for this one, for example, you'll see when I start it, I break spin here. It doesn't really matter if you break spin here or on the other side of the door, but you're going to break your spin. So you're going to trigger a Moonfall, break your spin with one of your shoulder buttons, angle buttons. And then once your spin is broken, you need to do a turnaround to the right and a turnaround to the left. And on this one, we just keep holding left once we do that turnaround to line us up with the door properly. So you'll see I do my moonwalk, I do my moonfall, I break spin right there. And then I hold right, and then I hold left. And I just keep holding left until I'm through the door. And that's how you do the first Moonfall. Super simple. As I said, the important things, and it doesn't matter where you break that spin, so I'll show you the spin break a little later. I'll keep the spin through the door. But you have to break it before... Oh, actually, it will matter there if you wait that long. You need to break it before you do your turnarounds. So you want to do your spin through the door. I don't think it'll work here like this. Yeah, see, I only did one turnaround there. That's why I break it right away, because it makes the turnarounds more consistent for me, but you can break it here. Hold right, hold left, and you'll just go through. I recommend just breaking it as quickly as possible, but if you want to, you can carry the spin, is what I was trying to get across. It's just, I don't recommend it. So yeah, one last little time. Break spin. Turn around to the right. I was already doing the turnaround. It shouldn't matter that I did it through the door, but it might. Nope. Doesn't matter. Turn right, turn left, through the door. The next one I'll show is the Kraid one. Actually, let's skip to Torian really quick, because the Torian one is also fairly simple. Similar concept. This is this room here, right after you come up off the acid climb. We're going to skip the entire next room of Metroids by doing the same thing. I believe this one is 2 turnarounds. Don't quote me on that. It might be 3. So again, we get our charge while we're angled down. We spin jump and break the spin. We do 1, 2, 3, and then we hold down on this one. Occasionally you do have to hold down. I think holding down is mandatory there. This is 3 turnarounds and holding down. So these ones are both super simple. Break your spin. Do 1, 2, 3. Let me try not holding down. Yeah, you need to hold down. I don't know why you need to hold down, but you do. So break your spin, go through the door, do 1, 2, 3 turnarounds, and then hold down. And you'll clip right through the door. And then you've skipped a whole room of having to deal with the Metroids, which is great. So those are your 2 simple ones. You have 2 turnarounds on Green Hill Zone, 3 on the Torian one. The next one I'm going to do is Kraid's Lair, which is harder to practice. I definitely recommend a save state, because you will fall into the room and then have to kill everything to get out. This one will take you either straight into Kraid's room, we clip through multiple rooms here, or into the Varia suit room, depending where you want to stop. So we're going to line up with this seam right here, and let me just show you what it would look like first. Oh. It would help if I don't screw up the inputs. This one is slightly different than the last one, because we actually don't want to hold down at first. So this one, just like the Green Hill Zone, is 2 turnarounds, and then it's holding down once you get through that door. And if you keep holding down, you'll clip into Varia. If you hit a shoulder button instead, you'll stop at Kraid. So I kind of explained it while I did it, but what I usually do here, and this is the tricky part, is if you're too far to the left, your shot won't open the door. And then you'll just not get it. If you're too far to the right, you won't be able to get the Moonfall, and Samus she'll like stutter on that door, and as soon as she stutters on that door, you've lost your Moonfall. And you better hopefully not miss the shots on those guys, or you have to climb up and kill them. And it's a massive, annoying time loss. So what I usually do is line up with this black seam, where the shadow meets the other background, or whatever this black texture is supposed to be meets the actual colored texture. So I line it up middle of Samus's body roughly, which gives me enough room to back up a little bit. And then you shoot, walk back, and spin, and then break the spin. You hold left, you hit right, and you just wait. During this transition, start holding down. And as I said, you can keep holding down here, or you can hit one of the shoulder buttons to stop and fight Kraid. One last time here. This is one of the harder ones because you only really get one shot at, like, starting your Moonfall. But it's really not that hard once you get used to it. Line yourself up. You can use the background to line yourself up roughly with the center of the door. Hold down. Keep holding down to go into Varia. Or go ahead and break it and fight Kraid. And there's your Kraid clip. And then this last one is probably the most inputs, but it also has the most attempts to or the most potential to buffer things and just have them work. So this one I call Ocean Fall personally. You can clip all the way into the wreck ship. You can buffer almost everything in this one. So when we first get our spin here, we're going to break spin and immediately hug this wall right below me. So we're going to go ahead and do that and hug the wall. During the door transition, switch to holding down. During this text, switch to holding right and shoot, which will open the door and move you into the right position for the next room. And then during this transition, let go of right, but keep holding shoot. You do 5 turnarounds as soon as you can control Samus, and then hit down and hold down. It doesn't always get you through this door. I think it's a position thing. But it can be fairly consistent if you do it right. You want to make sure the turnarounds are quick. They're mostly just taps. They're not actually moving you very far. And you want to start holding down quickly in that last room. So we want to do hug this wall. Partway through that transition, hold down. During this text, hold right and shoot. Once we get into that door, we can let go of right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. Yeah, if you get it fast enough, and keep holding down through here. But then, during this transition, hold a different direction, or hit a shoulder button, or something to break your down. Otherwise, you'll clip into the save room. So, let me show you what that would look like. Start holding down. Start holding right and shoot. Let go of right. turnarounds now. And holding down. And yeah, I didn't get through that one. If you don't get through it, you can just, like, go ahead and shoot it out. And you can also get another little Moonfall there to just kind of save most of that time. I think a lot has to do with when you stop holding right. And also just the speed of the 5 turnarounds and holding down. Like, I let go of right already. Like, I'm already let go of it, usually. Yeah, I think I'm not lined up quite right. I might be too far right. Hold left, hold down, right and shoot. Let me see if I let go a little before I get to the door. Nope. Maybe I'm actually too far left. Let's try actually buffering this properly. I think that's what it is I need to... Oh, and I hit the shot button at the wrong time. So again, hug the wall. I did not break spin. That's going to be a problem. Absolutely make sure you break your spin. There we go. Hug the wall. Hold down. Hold right and shoot. I think that's what it is I'm letting go of right too early. Now I can let go of right. Yeah, okay. Hold down, and if you keep holding down and don't cancel it somewhere here, you'll clip straight into the save room. And then one more time for good measure. This is the most finicky one, probably. Although, as I said, you can buffer most of the inputs, so it should be consistent. Whether it is a different story, but should be consistent. Wait until you see the door partway up the screen to let go. And then I think my turnarounds are too slow. I think that's all it is my turnarounds are too slow still. Right and shoot. This is the only one I don't fully necessarily understand. Basically, as soon as you see Samus, maybe? Yeah, that one I fucked up because I tried to move her before I had control of her. Oops. I all kinds of screwed those inputs up. Here we go. Don't hold... I keep holding shoot going through that door, and I don't want to. Alright. Hold left. Now hold down. Now hold right and shoot. Now let go of right. There we go. Yeah, you just gotta make sure they're taps. They're done quickly. It also might have to do with where I start my fall, like how high up I start it. Are they too quick? It's possible they're too quick. I will figure this out. I usually have a rhythm, so it's possible that it's just I'm breaking that rhythm. Let go of right. Yeah, maybe my taps were too quick, actually. Hug the wall. Hold down. Hold right and shoot. Let go right. Let me try my rhythm again. Yeah, that's much better. Da, 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 da. And one more time for good luck. Whoops. That's gonna have the wrong number of turnarounds and everything in it. Hug the wall. Hold down, hold right, and shoot. Let go of right. Wait a sec here. Yeah, okay, if you start doing your turnarounds when you hear the door close, or just before the door closes, that seems to be pretty consistent. And then just not too fast. Not too slow, but not too fast. Just need a little bit of a rhythm to it, but... Voop, right through. I think that one, part of the reason that one's so tricky is I think that one requires being basically perfectly at the corner of the door. Too far to one side, you land on standable ground, and too far on the other, you don't clip through the door because it's too thick, probably, would be my guess. Right and shoot. Let go of right. Yeah. Make sure they're taps. And again, make sure you keep holding down. Don't do what I just did there, or you won't clip through that one. And one last time. So I find that that's the consistency I needed. It's all in the timing of those taps too there, it seems. But again, most of this can be buffered. The only thing you really need is some kind of rhythm on the turnarounds here. And you'll just straight through. Hold down. And letting go of down is not enough here. If you just let go of down, oh, it is enough, actually. I was going to say, I know you keep aiming down, and I thought maybe you'd clip through. As long as you let go early enough, you're fine there. But yeah, those are your Moonfall clips in Super Metroid Rotation. I can go back through them real quick, but this one is 2. Here, I'll just do them without any commentary other than this is 2 turnarounds, hold left. This one is 2 turnarounds, don't hold anything. And then hold down. This one is hug the wall, hold down, right shoot, 5 turnarounds, hold down. And then this one is 3 turnarounds, hold down. So break your spin. And there you go. Those are your clips in Metroid Rotation. Super Metroid Rotation. Enjoy them.